This is the story of Bertil Hult from Sweden, who would not be beaten. Him and 3 friends made an ambitious plan. They'd go from Stockholm to Cape Town and would cross the Sahara, but not on a camel. He was an audacious man, who decided only a Royal Enfield can, a 976cc Model 182 V-twin with a sidecar. Get him to the other side of that desert of death. This is the story of Bertil Hult from Sweden, who would not be beaten. They set off from Stockholm, flew through Denmark. Germany was Ebertooth. Whisked through Holland, Belgium and France without a hitch. Shipped into England and headed to Redditch. Well, Royal Enfield gave them a hell of a welcome, with wining and dining for the men and servicing for the machines, back to France for a feast of escargot. Though worn by a shepherd and his sheep, they still crossed the Pyrenees in 5 meters deep snow, where no wheels could go. Border guards in Andorra had never seen Swedes. 5 guns in the air, a serious scare. Then there was Spain. The ride by this time had caused enough pain to Bertil Hult's friends. They quit. That didn't deter Hult from his quest. No, sir. This ride was already a test. After all, he was Bertil Hult from Sweden, who would not be beaten. He headed to Casablanca in Morocco and then Tangier. Along the Atlantic coast, he drove 900 miles down. But only camels could take that route, and bandits were about. Hult had to backtrack hundreds of miles. A local Arab gave him some smiles, said it would show him the way. But the extra weight punctured his tire again and again. No place for repairs in sight. Then came the desert's curse, sandstorms, raging, howling all around him. He couldn't outgun it, no matter how fast he rode. Another time, he was shot at by 3 men. He rode at full speed, nuts and bolts flying, sidecar springs damaged, headlights smashed, but that was still better than dying. And while bathing, he almost got robbed. Once again, bullets started flying, Hult started flying, but still better than dying. He ran out of water and drank fish oil from a can, put motor oil on his face to fight off mosquitoes. What a man. Finally, after days and nights, he reached and crossed to Nigeria. He had done it, one of the few to ride solo across the Sahara, but then he was struck down with malaria. That's the story of one brave Swede, who crossed the Sahara on his companion royal. Through thick and thin, it had stayed loyal. Hats off to Bertil Hult from Sweden, who would not be beaten.